Xin chào, what's up everybody? We are in District 2, across the new bridge, kind of in a new area they're building up. The tunnel's over here too. I'm gonna call it the Sala area. I'm not sure the exact area, but it's a very competitive product to Thao. So let's take a look. I didn't even know this existed. There is an entire mall here that we will shoot a video for. I will attempt to after we film this video walking around this area. So this is new to me. I don't know how this place skated under my radar. I had seen it for years. Of course, I've driven past it. To be honest with you, I never even noticed that it was a mall or even like an area where people are living. You know, as you start to stop and look around, you can see how nice of an area this is. And the location is infinitely better than, you know, Thou's. We all know I'm not a big fan of Thao. And the other thing you're not seeing is a bunch of white people. So you've got nice apartments, a nice mall, restaurants, coffee shops, all kinds of cool stuff. Let's see what's going on over here for this. It's like a little pre-tet thing going on. How cool is this thing? Look at this big robot. Heck yeah. I don't know what this is. Maybelline? Maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's not. There's a lot of people here. Actually pretty good. Let's keep taking a look. I don't know what this is. A lot of people here though. A lot of little kids seem excited. That's a hopping little area.
Wow, 1 giây thôi hả? Ok. Rồi hiện tại thì chúng ta vẫn có rất là nhiều những câu hỏi dành cho Thao. Chẳng hạn như là những câu hỏi liên quan đến các dự định hay liên quan đến những kế hoạch sắp tới. Các bạn cứ thoải mái nha. Rồi xin mời ạ.
Em nghĩ là trong năm tới thì em muốn có nhiều sự kiện để
I don't know what's going on. Celebrities, I think? Yeah, it's famous people, maybe. I think some kind of photo these girls are for some reason. Oh, yeah, somebody.
Dạ, vâng, mấy cho cả nhà luôn là hồi nãy á, khi mà Thao ở bên trong á, thì Thao có nói là trời ơi, bây giờ Thao run quá, Thao không biết là chút xíu nữa sẽ như thế nào, bởi vì đây là lần đầu tiên mà Thao đứng trước rất là đông các bạn fan của mình. Cho Thao một tràng pháo tay ủng hộ được không ạ? Cảm ơn bạn bởi vì đã nhận lời đến đây và tham dự với chương trình, với sự kiện của Maybelline lần đầu tiên nè. Rồi thứ hai nữa là bạn đã rất gọi là rất là dễ thương khi mà có những cái sự chuẩn bị cũng như là mang đến rất là nhiều những năng lượng cho chương trình ngày hôm nay nha. Hy vọng là với những cái kế hoạch của Thao thì sẽ được thực hiện hóa trong năm tới. Tiếp tục đi xin mời những câu hỏi đến từ các fan, những người đã yêu mến Thao và có mặt tại đây hôm nay. Xin mời bạn khẩu trang màu trắng hàng ghế thứ hai.
I just kind of stumbled into this. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, so far this is a huge W in my opinion. This is the mall. We'll try the mall afterwards. We'll walk in here and try to film it. I think if we come in this entrance, we'll be all right. You know, all these malls are usually no filming. It's just a matter of getting away with it. It's just cute too. If you're new to the channel, we're in Saigon City. We're walking around a new area. Finley. That was interesting. Maybelline girl looking on fleek. Hopefully we got some good thumbnails. So far I'm giving this area a gigantic, huge approval. I will tell you there is no walkability. You're not walking anywhere from here. You are going to have to drive. Although it is very close to D1, you're not going to be walking over the new bridge and like walking over to District 1. It's incredibly too far. Like it'll take you an hour. There's hotties everywhere, dude. Maybelline Hottie Festival. There is a Mini Cooper dealership over here, and there is a BMW dealership on the other side. Unfortunately, they won't let me film in there. I've tried. They got some weird thing. Mini Cooper will let me film, but we already filmed all the Mini Cooper stuff at the car show. So if you want to see the prices for cars in Vietnam, just type in car show fat and broke. It's just an observation. Okay, let's keep walking. Oh, there's a Heineken. Well, I mean, if it's free beer, we might as well see what's going on over here. Might as well check it to make sure. I'm not drinking heavy at all these days. Trying to take it light on the booze, but if it's a free beer, we can have one for our walk. This is really cool, man. I'm super glad I decided to drive over here. There seems to be some kind of event center over here. There's a whole city inside of here that I will film for a motor vlog coming up that will be on the Patreon. So the next Patreon video is going to be a moto vlog in this area that I'll film tomorrow. That'll be the first Patreon video for this month. Oh, you buy the beer. You don't just get one. Free beer? Huh? Do I have to pay for it or is it free? Is it free? Oh, I gotta buy. Oh, I see. Buy two, get one free. I just want free beer, bro. I ain't paying for no beer. If it was free, it's not free. They're just trying to sell beer. Usually they're giving away free shit at some of these. Like if you sign up to some Facebook group, but okay, let's keep her moving. There's a Cat Nat over here too. There's a big IMAX theater in here. I'll show you this whole place. It's a big area. I'm not gonna pay for a beer. If it was free, I would take a free one, but I'm not gonna pay for one. These apartments look on the back side of whatever this building is very aged. So these are old, whatever these are. So these have been here a while. So like we're looking at like probably some original structure to this area back in the day. Like this building's definitely the oldest out of all of the ones surrounding us right now. You can see the age on it. And you're talking 20, 30, 40 years old maybe. At least 20. But you'll see it's a bustling area. It's got a lot of stuff going on. There's shops, restaurants, apartments, very nice looking apartments, huge walking bridges, like all kinds of stuff. You'll see. It very well might be that this whole video today is just going to be me walking around this area because it is literally enormous. So if we don't get to the mall today, I'll come back and do the mall. It'll probably be easier for me to do the mall on a Monday or a Tuesday when nobody's there. It's not as good as a video because having more people in the mall looks cooler on video. So you've got, this is a typical thing you'll see with all these apartments, somebody trying to sell like a home decor thing, furniture, all that kind of stuff. Very common. You got a glasses store. Well, it's good to see that these are open and in business and functioning, you know. It's a concern when this stuff is closed. I think these apartments are called Sala, S-A-L-A, Sala. I think it's newer. I don't think it's brand new, but from the looks of it, it looks nice quality, you know. I saw a lot of people walking around with dogs, so I'm gonna assume that this is a dog-friendly area as well, like most of District 2 is and District 7. So that's kind of the way it goes with those dog-friendly zones. I think you're seeing a vast adoption of pets in buildings now, though. Every new building that's getting built almost everywhere is allowing dogs. You know, and they're just corresponding a deposit. You know, right now the going rate for a deposit for a dog in a newer apartment building is $10 million per dog. So, which I think is fine. These new apartments, you're not going to hear a dog. You're not going to close the door and hear the dog. Now, like if you open your door, sure, you might be able to hear your neighbor's dog barking inside. But once all the doors are closed, you're not hearing anybody else. It's really one of the nice things about these newer apartments is the soundproofing. There's numerous Highland coffees. We've got numerous banks. I mean, you've got a bistro over here, so you got a place to go and get bread. You've got a wardrobe, kitchen. I mean, you can get everything. They set it up to a one-shop stop. There's a Pha 24. There's this beautiful bridge over here I'll show you. It's actually quite wonderful. This is a very, very interesting area that I just never even looked at. I never thought to look down here. You'll kind of see the abandoned city too. This should make for a very interesting vlog. I like seeing new stuff, and it's been a while since I've got to go somewhere where it's new. We are going to Nha Trang very soon. Hold on to your seats. You'll see me there very, very quickly, and then we're gonna go somewhere in rapid recession after that. So we are trying to do all kinds of new content. I'm trying to walk new places, as you've seen with the walking videos. A brand new KTM RC 390. Why would you get the 390 though, man? I just don't know why you would buy a KTM 400 when the Ninja 400 RR exists now, and they're like literally the same price in the same pricing category. Would you want this little 3-cylinder weird thing, or do you want an actual 4-cylinder inline, you know, 4 that actually sounds proper? We're seriously looking at my next motorcycle. It's going to be the next round of funding for the live streams, because I want to do a lot of content on motorcycles. I want to drive around the country, do some stuff. So, not really the country. I don't want to go too much farther outside a couple hundred miles. So, again, we're gonna go down this way to cover the restaurants over here, so you can kind of see what's going on. I'm not seeing much Airbnb or anything like that, which is good. But I think I'm looking at the X-Max Yamaha 300. It's like a long-range scooter. And then I'm looking at possibly the 400 RR Ninja, but I'm getting old now. It makes more sense to get the 300cc cruiser comfortable scooter. You got a Family Mart here, you got an entrance to the apartment here, you've got a Farm City, you've got a convenience store. You can't ask for more stuff here. Circle K, 7-Eleven, Japanese restaurant. I mean, a beautiful park. Wait until you see this park. Somebody was saying, you know, that they really can't leave Vinholm Central Park because it's really the only good park. Well, I'll tell you, this park rivals it. I would be very happy running around this park. I don't know if it's exactly the same size, but it's very similar in size to Vinholm's, and like how pretty it is and how clean it is. It seems to be a very family-friendly area as well. So if you potentially got a family with a dog, you want to park somewhere clean, you're going to have kids, this is the type of areas you're looking for. You know, and immediately for me, the first thing I notice is there's just not a tremendous amount of white people like what you get in Thao, which I am white, I got nothing against it, but if you've experienced it, and you understand what I mean. If not, then let it go over your head and take offense to it. But whoa, what we got over here? Got a little boutique shop. So you got like a little boutique coffee shop. These guys got some birds over here. These little birds. Got some pies over here. I mean, unlimited coffee shops, unlimited tea. It's important to have these 7-Elevens and stuff, so this stuff's all important. So far, so good, to be honest with you. Now you're coming up on this really gorgeous park that I didn't know existed, and I think probably a lot of other people more than likely did not know existed as well. We'll try to get some good shots when we get in the middle. Yeah, see, super dog friendly. Super runners area. Look how beautiful this park is. Look at this. This is gorgeous. And you can't beat this. And this is a one-stop shop setup. So what we'll do, so I really want to be the guy, if you're looking to move to Saigon, you can look up information and get it. So I will find an agent for these apartments here, and we'll take a look at 3 or 4 of them, from a 1-bedroom all the way up to like a 3 or a 4, and get you a price guide for what it's like to actually live here. Because this is a super family-friendly, great-looking area to me. We just need to see what the apartments actually look like and what the build quality is like, and we can kind of go from there. I mean, this is wonderful. Look at this. Not too many people. It's not overpacked. You know, I don't keep harping on it, but you go to some of these places and there's just too many expats and everything's in overuse. So it's hard to explain, but like if you go to City Garden in Bentham, go to the pool on the weekend, it's wild. And you're like, what the hell? Which is okay, you know. I don't swim on the weekend when people are there. I'm gonna start up a whole swimming regiment and really focus on health and try to not focus on being such an alcoholic. So. Look how nice this is. This is gorgeous. You can sit here and feed the koi fish. Look at them all feeding the kois. Oh, catfish. Just cool fish. Look at these big catfish. Big old whiskers on. I don't know what these are. I don't know much about fish. But I know that looks like a catfish. So you can also look at fish. I mean, again, this is gonna rival big time like a Thao, Dien, a Vinhome Central Park. You know, this is offering you a lot. So meaning you've got restaurants, arguably not a lot, a bit lacking there, but you've got a place to get food, you've got multiple 7-Elevens, you've got a beautiful park, place to walk around, place to run. If you've got kids, I mean, what could be better? A little badminton down here. Family vibe. It's a very positive energy vibe going on right now. So this is, to me, a win-win-win. A win-win-win-win-win. I'm excited to go to the IMAX here. So the next movie we see will come to this IMAX, and I'll let you guys know. These apartments look nice to me. I don't know. Sarimi. So I'll have to look them up. I'll have Winnie contact an agent, and we'll start shooting videos for that as well. There's a Viet cycling. There's just so much stuff here. It's insane. We're gonna go up the bridge, back around the other side of the bridge, back down the side. I mean, stuff like this you don't see really anywhere right now in Saigon either. District 7. I mean, this is pretty cool. It's a great little find. Never knew this existed. And the way I found this was just driving around. Literally driving around trying to find new content yesterday. And the day before. By myself. Wow, great views. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous for in the middle of a metropolis. Who would have thought? You just wouldn't. You got Sunwall over there. Golden River over there. So imagine District 1's right here. I mean, it's super close. This big flower is a bit odd of a choice, but it's nice. And then on this side, it's pretty dead. This is like a ghost city that you can tell they were probably halfway through lost money. This is not a good sign when the cranes are gone and there's nothing left. So, but you never know. Tomorrow some developer could buy this and just start finishing this out. I'm gonna give this area, without seeing the apartments, because that's gonna really hinder a lot of what my final evaluation of this area is gonna be. But if you've got pets, multiple pets, if you've got a family, if you need access to great location, meaning going to District 1, District 2, all over, every district, I would have to say this is gonna make a pretty compelling argument. Now, like I said, I need to see what the apartments are like. I can't give you an official, you know, heck yeah, go for it and move here without me looking at what the place looks like. But from what I'm seeing so far, clean, beautiful people, great place. I like it. I mean, I would love to run around here. This would be a fun run. Look at all the people getting fit right now. So I think this is definitely going to be a new place that I'm going to recommend. Yeah, we're in your hood. I remember where you live, Sarah. What do they call this area? I'm just calling it Sala area. Like, what is this area called? Does it have a name like Thao, Dien does? I put this way over Thao, Dien. I didn't really know the extent of this. My bad that I didn't film this long ago. But for me, I wouldn't even consider really. I don't know, the Thao Dien, just I don't get the appeal. The Sala area. All right, cool. So I guessed the name correctly. So let's continue on with the tour. I'm talking with my chat a little bit on my stream. I focus on the YouTube when I do the YouTube videos now, so I respect each division of people. You know, it's a clear difference of people that kind of watch the videos and watch the streams now. So I want to bring them together as one though, so we'll try. You know, I've had a rough past year. I'm still figuring stuff out mentally. You know, I'm turning 40 and reflecting, and Still not making the best choices with the drinking, so trying to get down there. Got 2 different bike places, so if you're into biking, again, this would be a good spot to bike in this whole area. I very might so get a bike, but I really got injured on a bicycle. I used to be I used to ride every day in LA. Some lady hit me and fucked up my hip. What's Empire City? So we live stream over at kick.com/ZBats. There has been great contention on rebranding to not rebranding. I have still time to consider going back to Fat and Broke on the Kick platform, so we'll see what happens. Oh, like a little dirt bike area. There you go. You can rent some dirt bikes here too. Boom, Bob's your uncle. So this area's got fucking everything, dude. Matsu Solutions, another Family Mart. You want to see these, you're like, wow, so many Family Marts, but let me tell you, you want these. You want as many of these as you can have in an area like this, because there's just overflow, man. Oh, Empire City. We'll film that some other time. Is there enough stuff to walk around Empire City like this? I want to film all that stuff. I want to give everybody areas of where to go. Banh Mi 362 is a famous banh mi. It's a good one. It's a chain one, but it's reliable. It's good. It's not a big one, so you're gonna need 2. It's a good banh mi though. So I mean, it's nice to have all this stuff here. I mean, this is a hard to beat. Like I said, if you're a person that wants a park, something like a Vinhome Central, but don't want to be way over there, I think this is a better spot, in my opinion. I like the spread out of this too. I like that there's not too many people that have figured out what's going on over here yet too, which is good. And lastly, there's just not a lot of expats, which, you know, I mean that with peace and love. But to me, these are things I look for. I want to be in areas where it's not super congested with expats. So yeah, I'm giving this a very high score. Definitely, I'm gonna check out the apartments. I need to see what they look like. I'll check out each building. We'll try to look at whatever the newest building is, and it's the newest apartments. Let's take a look at whatever this is. Plenty of bikes, or bikes. You got Shinhan Bank right here. And this is a great location. Really, it's gonna be me looking at these apartments, and I'm kind of an apartment professional now and seeing how they're built and how much they cost and all that. But I gotta say, this is just a super viable area. Especially if you like to work out outside. If you're like an outdoor person, great spot. Oh, more little companies and stuff. It looks like this is not doing so well though. Yeah, I don't think we need to walk down there. But let's walk down this main street. This little main drag over here. So we'll do Empire City as well, now that I kind of know there's another one of these. Shout out to Sarah for the tip. Longtime viewer of the channel. Let's see here. Yeah, you got a pretty girl running right now. Hotties everywhere. I mean, there's just so much stuff here. I thought, so look, I'll be honest with you. This was my extent of this area, is just driving down this main stretch and being like, oh, there's some stuff here. There's a Harley Davidson dealer somewhere around here. Hold on, where the hell is that? Let's go across the street. I mean, look how wide open this is. You could have drag races here. It's kind of like a not super heavily populated area yet that's getting built up pretty nice. So it might be really good to get in early, you know? With the new bridge, this makes this location a lot better too. Completely isolated, yeah. So again, more shops, more businesses. I do not remember KTM and all these bike dealers being down here. I don't know when this started. I remember having to go to like, the KTM was over by Benthon in a shitty location, and the Triumph's over in D7, and then the Harley Davidson was in a different location too. I forget where the fuck that was. D7 as well. These just might be new locations. Let's take a look. Home design, home decor, made in Italy. They're using a lot of Italy stuff in the new apartments they build. KTM's got like a little cafe thing. That's a smart idea. Then Husqvarna. Husqvarna is pretty popular now. I'll show you like the Husqvarna 401, I think, is a really popular one right now. Let's take a look. So you got a 200 Duke sitting out here. You got a 390 Duke sitting out here. Let's see, do they have any Husqvarnas? They got Triumph. Oh yeah, they got the 401 back there, dude. Sitting back here, I'll show you. It's right here in the back. So this is the 401. This thing's really popular right now. I think there's a lot of guys are buying this bike. A lot of expats, a lot of Vietnamese too. This thing. It's a good looking bike. Yeah, would I buy one? Probably not. How much is the 401? How much?
Now it's 206 million.
206 million.
Yeah.
So for 8,500.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, around 8,500 USD. Probably out the door is like 8,500. We've priced all these before, so if you want to watch that, just type in KTM. Come on in.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You can just type in the dealer and then watch me do a tour. Also the same with Triumph. If you want to see Triumph, just type in Fat and Broke Triumph and you'll get the Triumph dealer with the price of every single bike. Dental implant. Dental implants, like I said, I would go to My Lady. If you need dentistry done, just hit me up. I'll give you My Lady's contact. She's amazing. She speaks perfect English. She studied in America. She's got a good personality and she does good dentistry. And then we got Harley Davidson down here, which I think these are new. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember when I went to all these places to do bike reviews, these did not exist when I looked, so. Harley looks like they're closed maybe already. I imagine there's not too much business going to Harley right now. Yeah, Harley's closed. Again, if you want to see Harley Davidson prices, Fat and Broke, Harley Davidson will net you the price on every single Harley bike that you can buy in Vietnam right now. So this shit's just endless on how far this goes down here. And I'm sure we haven't seen this whole area. So we're gonna call this the Sala area in District 2. It's not nearly as far into District 2 as something like a Thao Dien. It's much more, like I've been saying through the video, approachable and easier to get around town. These apartments look like they're pretty good quality. As I've said many times in the video, I'll get an agent and I'll start taking a look. We'll get you some real actual data on what it is like to live in the apartments here. Do you live in one of these, Sarah? Are they nice apartments? How much do they cost? What's like a one-bedroom go for? I'm sure some buildings, like one building's probably way older than another. It's usually how that shit goes. Man, this just keeps going. I don't know how keen I would be to open a business here. I mean, you can hear a pin drop down here. I don't even know where this connects to down here. It'll be curious to see. I'm gonna try to film them all after this and we'll see what happens. So we'll go back to the other side of the street and we'll do a little walk around here. I think there's a little bit of forestation over here, more of like a little park. So we'll hook over here and take a look at that real quick too. Again, this is all new to me, so we're all seeing this together, new for the first time. So many banks and shit. There's a resale shop of like Gucci and stuff. Yeah, you would think there would be a PC bong, but I imagine there is no PC bong because everybody can afford their own computer that's living here. Oh, there's one more tea shop down here. You just wouldn't picture this area as this massive. I got no idea what's down here. I will go investigate though after I turn off the camera and I'm done filming. I'll take a drive down there and see where that goes because I have no idea, to be honest with you. Let's see. A PC bong's a place where you go play computers. What is this? No domestic abuse? Do not domestically abuse your woman. I like it. It's a good message. Don't hit your wife or girlfriend. Promise. Won't go well for you. Oh, there's like a walk path up here. For real, for real? For real, for real. Oh yeah, big dog walk area. I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. Yeah, it's a dog park. Oh, it's a little dog park. Well, what do you know? Double down if you got a dog, because they got a fucking dog park even. Pardon my French, this is not a children's channel though, so if you don't fucking like my cussing, watch somebody else. Oh, taking a shit. Shit cam. Everybody's doing the right thing. Well, this is cool. So I mean, see, this is why you come to these areas, especially if you got pets and you've got a family. And you got a dog park right here, essentially. It's like not really one, but I've seen my first influx of white people. See a white guy up here. Oh, this area is just massive. So again, we got more. That looks like Airbnb, right? Isn't that Airbnb's logo? Airbnb. I hate Airbnb. Worst product ever. Ruined the housing market. Somebody that rents an apartment has no business renting out their apartment to somebody else. It's just no business, dude. It's okay, kinda, if there's no point in even rambling about that. Let's just be positive. Beautiful park, great area. Again, I've got to give this place just an amazing walkability score. If you've got pets, there you go. There's token white people over there, so if you do need token white people around, you've got them. So it's just not as many as like a Thao or something like this. There are mosquitoes. I got bit on the back of my leg once already. So this is walking back to where we kind of did the walk. There's a crazy amount of just like businesses too, with like, you know, storefronts where you're not selling a product necessarily, but you know, people are coming in for meetings and stuff. It's almost an office storefront. Look at these girls running. What else here? I'm just taking in some stuff too. This is all new for me. So I'm taking it in as you're taking it in. Biking is a big thing around here too. There's a lot of people biking here. So you've got a walk path, you've got a bike path, you've got running. I mean, very, 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 very similar to Vinhome Central Park. Very similar. Just kind of, I mean, actually no, it's got the mall just like Central Park does. It's almost identical to Central Park. Like, you know, 2022 this was built. Oh, so this was just finished not too long ago. So this is a new area. Okay, so again, let me get into these apartments and we'll go from there. Plenty of chicks running around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Running around bricked up. Run around bricked up. We're gonna make no money on stream today, but that's okay. Cool little lake over here, cool little pond. I want to know what's up with these projects that didn't get finished. Is it more the same like apartments? I'm curious to see the layouts now. Oh, there's a buffet. A Rao Mai buffet. Oh, it must be a vegan restaurant or a vegetarian. Vegetarian restaurants are very popular, especially in the Buddhist culture. You know, Winnie's mom's going vegetarian for like months at a time because it's part of the Buddhist stuff. So there's a big market for that. I don't know all the stuff behind it, all the details, but you know, something to do with the Buddhist religion and fasting, and I forget. It's like a hot pot though. There's something Winnie would like. Another Highlands coffee. This place crushes. It's got a whole little runners club here. You got a lot of people coming here and running too, which makes sense. Just finally got back into running after about 6 months off. I've been running every other day, so I ran Monday, Wednesday, Friday last week. And then this week I'm gonna run Monday through Friday. And then the week after that, I will run 7 days a week again. And then I'll start taking my running gear when I travel to another country, and I'll try to run everywhere and run every day. Just running every day for 25 minutes helps you do a lot of stuff every day. Like, I know you're like, well, how would that help you do other stuff? It just by doing that one task and being consistent and doing it every day really helps to keep a focused day and start off everything kind of right, you know? So I want to get back to that lifestyle. And as we talked about, I want to try not to be an alcoholic. It's easier said than done, but it is what it is. I'm trying. Haven't had a drink today, and hopefully I won't, so one day at a time, eh? Let's see. Masterland looks just like the Masteries logo. I'll walk by the banh mi again, and we'll take a left up here, and we'll finish out this video for this area. I mean, everything outside of seeing the apartment, I give this area an 8.8. Livability, a 9 out of 10. Absolutely. If you are someone that has a girlfriend and you guys are getting a dog or have a dog or gonna have a kid and want a good spot to expand that family, with more white people showing up, this is a good spot. You're gonna have a good time here. It hasn't been infiltrated by, you know, huge groups of expats, which is also a good thing. So these are all positive things. I don't really see too many negatives here. I'm struggling to find some. So maybe a lack of restaurants, but you know, that's a typical thing where you're gonna have like a lack of restaurants. So I'm almost done. Oh, these lads must have did some touring across Vietnam. My opinions on that, if you want to do a motorbike tour across Vietnam, absolutely go for it. But if you have no experience doing a motorbike, don't learn here and then think you're going to go cruising across the country and you're going to be all right. Yes, you'll hear tales of people doing that, and probably 85% of the time you'll be all right, but it's a dangerous place to learn how to ride a motorcycle. It's his mom in the butt. Little gangster. Oh, it's not even his mom. We got expensive stuff on. We got the whole shoes on and everything. If you're not riding really far, you're just wasting money on all that stuff. Biking's becoming more and more popular every year though. The problem with biking is, I used to do biking for cardio too. You have to do so much of it. You have to ride the bike for hours just for like a half-hour run. Like what a half-hour run will net you is 2.5 hours on a bike. So just the time versus the benefit is kind of why I got out of biking. And then I got hit. A lady hit me in LA and broke my left hip. So after my hip, I didn't want to take any more chances, you know. Yeah, I mean, this place is great. Sorry I didn't show you guys this sooner. I didn't really know it existed. I'm gonna try to find all the areas to live that might be desirable to you. If you do know of areas in Saigon that I haven't been, I implore you in the comment section to please leave a comment and let me know where to go next. We're doing everything we can. I'm trying to bring a return of all the content. I'm going full steam. I'm streaming, I'm doing everything. I'm desperately trying to get away from drinking on stream and alcoholism, so like I said, one day at a time. If you want to support me in additional ways, there's a crowd-funded website called Patreon. I have a great deal of extra content on there. There's probably 150 videos unique to just Patreon, so there's months worth of content there. So for $5 a month, I think it's a pretty good deal. Also, I live stream over at kick.com/ZBats. As ever, I thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. You stay frosty. Have a good day. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.